going the distance with local sports. Loretto Mustangs, Summertown Eagles, Lawrence County Wildcats. This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome into Loretto High School. I'm Cam Ashford alongside Luke Maddox tonight as the Lady Mustangs get set to take on the Lady Panthers from Lewis County, a rematch of 1 week ago. And Luke, I don't know how many people watched that game, but they got to witness. It wasn't very fun.
Right.
It's just one of those games.
I hear you.
I was by myself on the road in a gym where the lights hurt my eyes, had a headache, the officials were terrible, and the Lady Mustangs were just absolutely donkey stomping the opponent. Those games just aren't fun.
Right.
They're just not fun.
Right.
I want to see a good game. I don't know that we're going to see it or not. I don't know. We'll find out. But the Lady Mustangs on a Tuesday night, coming off I haven't talked to Coach Rutledge about it. I've been really busy this week, so I hadn't had a chance to reach out to anyone. But I would guess by their standards an embarrassing loss. I mean, it's your arch rival. Summertown's really good. Well, but to lose in that manner that's humbling.
Well, it's your county rival, but also your district rival too.
Right.
So, I mean, it's going to hurt your record no matter what, even if you do lose them and they're not in your district. So, I think they're out for blood tonight, just going to work on what they need to work on, especially against this Lewis County team. But what I've seen from them this year, they're solid all around. There's not really a missing part for them this year. So
the only thing that they lack is just a little more speed, and I think that was a little bit exploited on Tuesday night. If they get behind in the game, it's tough. It's tough for them to get back in it, and they just couldn't hit anything. Lincoln had a game, and I got to watch bits and parts of the girls' game, but they just couldn't make anything.
Right.
And so at the end of the day, if you're not going to make any shots,
it's hard to win.
Hard to win games.
Mm-hmm.
But you're right. I think they're looking for a little get off the schneid. Only the second loss of the year. So if they follow it up with 17, 18 game win streak that they went on before, they follow that loss up, they're state champions.
Yep.
With that many wins.
Yep.
So let's just repeat it.
Same thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, it's all a tournament sport. That's all it is.
It is a tournament sport. You're exactly right. And by the way, both tournaments are here this year.
That's good.
Yes. And we'll take a pause here for the national anthem and invocation.
Father in heaven, thanks for this beautiful day. We appreciate the blue skies and sunshine and just the joy of today. We thank you for this great gathering tonight of two wonderful communities for great sport. We thank you, Lord, for these referees, these coaches, and these athletes. We pray, God, that you give them sharp eyes, great effort, and great sportsmanship. Thank you for your unconditional love, and especially that we can know that through Jesus. And we pray in his name. Amen.
You're always in for a treat when Emily gets to do the national anthem. You're going to miss that next year after she graduates.
Just now learned Lawrence County Loretto game that she could sing, and she can flat out sing.
Yeah, absolutely she can. Starting lineups.
We would like to recognize our Lady Mustangs basketball seniors.
Okay, we're going to do senior night here right before the game. So let's we'll turn it over to Kyle Johnson. Hopefully you can hear him. If not, you can definitely see him.
Clifton. She is the daughter of Josh Clifton. She has been a member of the basketball team for 4 years. Jeannie's favorite memory as a Lady Mustang was getting to play with both of her sisters her sophomore year. Her funniest memory is staying in the room with Ciandra and Allie at the Gatlinburg tournament. The advice that she would give the future Lady Mustangs is to enjoy every moment because it will go by so much faster than you think. Her future plans are to play basketball at Free Hardeman University. Jeannie Clifton. Emily Cozart. Emily is the daughter of Kelvin and Stacy Cozart. Emily has been a member of the basketball team for 4 years, and her favorite memory is winning the state championship her freshman year. Emily's favorite memory is running out of the DC Stampede in the pouring rain. Her advice to future Lady Mustangs would be to make the most of every moment because it flies by way too fast. Emily's future plans are to pursue a degree in education. Emily Cozart. Ciandra Reynolds. Ciandra is the daughter of Antonica and Corbin Reynolds. She has been a member of the basketball team for 4 years. Ciandra's favorite memory as a Lady Mustang is the state championship during her freshman year. Her funniest memory is the Gatlinburg trip when she was a sophomore. Ciandra's advice to future Lady Mustangs is to work hard always and never give up. Her future plans are to pursue a degree in nursing at MTSU. Ciandra Reynolds. Let's give all these ladies a big round of applause. Ladies, we thank you for all of your hard work and dedication over these last 4 years. Thank you.
Always a special night when you can do senior night, as you just saw that. It sounds like the Gatlinburg trip was quite the trip.
Hey, it must have been a hit. Probably the hotel room atmosphere was the hit. I think that's for me. Traveling for high school as a senior, it was just hanging out with the boys. It was just all about the environment, the chemistry with the team when you were not on the court. So
yeah, sometimes it's the travel to and from where you're going, and then the actual what you're going for that's the most memorable. There's been several of those moments. If you live long enough, you're going to have that. But that was good to hear all that from them, and it sounds like they're all going to go to college next year. Of course, Jeannie Beth going to play at Freed Hardeman, where Coach Rutledge played for 4 years, and Jana Cross played for 4 years. So. And I think there's been others. I'm probably leaving another Lady Mustang out. It seemed like Christy Wallace may have been there as well back in the day, but I'm sure there's more.
Yeah.
And Ciandra going to get the start tonight. I tell you what, I said this at the first game of the year. Ciandra has been a member of this team all 4 years. 99.9% of the kids in her situation would have quit before now.
Right.
Just calling it what it is.
Right.
The playing time was not there. Not that she's a bad player. It's just there was legitimate Division I players in front of her, for all but this year and last year, and the numbers weren't there. The playing time wasn't there.
Right.
And she's stuck with it. She's always had a smile on her face.
Well, she's
and now,
spark plug off the bench.
Yeah, now she's playing a big role.
Right.
Absolutely. And, of course, Emily Cozart, she's the most impressive thing about Emily is how much better shape she's got in. You could tell she's in great shape this year because used to she couldn't play a whole game. I mean, that was tough for her.
I feel like she's the leader on the court, too.
Absolutely.
With Jenny being the shooter, I feel like, Allie, she's overall good, but with Jenny being the shooter, Emily's got to be the somewhat point guard for the team, but Allie, she's going to be the ball handler. But I feel like Emily's the voice for the Lady Mustangs this year.
Well, literally the voice.
Right.
It's the national anthem. But she's also a great shooter.
Yep.
She can do it inside. She's very versatile.
She's a good defender, too.
She is. She has made huge strides in speed and everything. I mean, if every kid worked as hard as she did, it'll be good. And of course, you can't say enough about Jenny Beth. Last year, she turned it on strong, and this year has been just a remarkable season. Lady Mustangs start with the basketball. Allie Weathers kicks it out. Ciandra Reynolds for three. Good on senior night. How about that?
Great start.
There's a walk. It goes on Kyle Ortiz. She played a big role last Friday night. I thought she played really good for Lewis County. She come off the bench, so tonight she's getting a start. Coach must have saw the same thing. She's got some moves. I mean, I think she might be there. Look, there it is, back door. Good find. Can't get it to go. That's the thing with Lewis County is just a little bit of execution sometimes isn't there. Lady Mustangs the other way. Jenny Beth, right hand at hoop and the harm. So how about the seniors getting it done here early in this one?
Yeah, great start for the Lady Mustangs. You want to, I mean, you're really just working on you tonight just since how the last game went against Lewis County. But other than that, run your sets, run your transition offense. Just get everything you can out of it tonight and be ready for your next game.
The and one is good. So, Lady Mustangs in a full court press. Foul is on Ortiz. Reynolds tracking the ball. Jennings has it. She brings it across midcourt. Goes left, goes right through the lane, and we've got a reach-in foul. Probably going to be on Cozart. And I tell you, that was kind of the thing, what little of the game I did get to watch, and I went back and watched some of it. That was a big source of problem for the Lady Mustangs. They were allowing a lot of dribble drives that were defense just broke down.
Right.
Ortiz circles around the top of the key. Getting some moving screens in there. And that's a carry. And they're going to call it. It was a little late, but did get the call. I was wondering what the senior citizens transportation van was doing outside, and I don't know.
Exactly right.
It's here for I'm not going to go there tonight. No more ref shame. It's going to become a hate crime before long. Inside to Allie Weathers. Nice feed. She was triple teamed. Emily Cozart making a trifecta. No. Allie Weathers rebound. Basket for her is good. Eight to nothing's your score. Kick out Lewis County, and we get a call a walk.
I think they're finally seeing stuff now. After a minute of
it takes it takes me a minute to get in the game too sometimes. So give them some grace. Give them a little leeway. Here's the thing, man. I've said this till I'm blue in the face. Just be consistent.
Right.
If you're bad, you're bad. Just be consistent. Just consistently be bad. Don't try to be good. If you're good, be good.
Well, don't be like just for one
nice
team
pass.
either.
Well, that's true. Sanders, after the nice feed from Weathers, can't get it to go. Gets her own rebound, and she's tied up. And a quick whistle for the jump ball, and it will go to the Lady Panthers.
Yeah, it was a good take by Libby. I feel like she was a little too far down below the backboard to where she couldn't shoot the floater the right way, but still a good take.
Sometimes that rim and the basket comes up on you quicker than you expect.
Yep.
Because that adrenaline, your time and space gets really constricted.
Yeah, you wonder why I was shooting from the volleyball line during high school games because the adrenaline's pumping so much that you can't handle it.
You just feel like you can make it, and then you don't hit anything.
Nope. That's exactly right. My first shot was always not like that.
It was going to go out of bounds untouched.
Exactly right.
8-0 out of bounds. Lady Mustangs, I don't want to say they created a turnover, but Lewis County turned it over. 4:55 to play here in the first of 4 quarters.
I feel like they put a lot more pressure there on that last defensive possession, so I feel like they did force that turnover.
Yeah. I mean, I think there's an element of all of it, right? Cozart with the drive, back out. Now to Sanders. She's going to fire the three. Side of the rim, no good. Rebound, Sanders. And she tries to throw it off a Lady Panthers' knee and can't do it. A little dodgeball action going on, and Lady Panthers will inbound the basketball. It was a little bit Lady Mustangs last week. They scored 50-something in the first half. Allie Weathers was off to a blazing start. Had 21, I think, in the first half.
Sheesh.
And that ball, another turnover. That's the thing I mentioned about Lewis County's execution. The ideas are right. The plays are there. The shots are there. And that's what they were doing last week. As Augustine will come into the game for Ciandra. It's just the execution. And without being around the team that much, you can't say why that is. But they're in the right positions. They're making the right plays. They're just not – well, the plays are there. They're just not making them.
Right.
I feel like they could be a much better basketball team. And maybe they're really young. I have no idea. I don't know the situation, but there is Allie Weathers driving in.
Great take by Allie Weathers.
And there's over and back. Well, not going to get called. Ortiz drives, blocked by Cozart. The ball's on the floor. Augustine's going to pick it up. Finds Allie Weathers. Allie's going to push it up the floor to Clifton. Clifton, a 2-on-1. Can't get the layup to go, and Ortiz gets the rebound. Lady Mustangs applying the pressure. Ortiz, a bounce pass that goes right through the hands of Haley Carroll. So the Lady Mustangs will once again create a turnover, and Lewis County, I believe, is going to want a timeout to talk about it. 10-0 your score, 3:20 to play here in the first half on the X Sports Network.
Are you tired of missing out on family life just to be treated like another truck number? Since 1986, Southeast Cares has been a family-operated business based in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. Being family-owned ourselves, we understand the importance of family, which is why we value it above all else. With our large number of dedicated lanes and our friendly staff, we are able to evenly divide your home time with the amount of time you spend on the road. We offer multiple benefits with large company pay, all while keeping a small company environment. For more information, visit our website at southeastcares.com or check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
Welcome back in on the X Sports Network. Lewis County was in our district back when I played. Then they weren't for a long period of time. Now they're obviously back in, but they've always been in football in the same region. But when we went to single A in basketball, we lost them for a long period of time up until 2 years ago. Loretto with the basketball. Lady Mustangs. Augustine. Allie's nice pass to Sanders. Sanders sidesteps, elects to pass. And that's where Jenny Beth Clifton's going to take it back over. Sophie Weathers finds Allie Weathers. Augustine. Triple teams. Finds Sophie. Sophie gets shoved from behind. Kicks it back out. Clifton for three. That's pure.
Great shot. She's got 6 to lead the Lady Mustangs.
2:34 to play. That was good ball movement there by Coach Rutledge's squad.
Yeah, you got Sophie passing up the easy 2-footer to swing it out to the pretty high percentage shot for Jenny.
You see so many kids force that shot, and they converged on her. She's like, hey, I got 3 people and somebody's open. And sure enough, driving in, blocked by Augustine. Out of bounds, last touch to Lady Panthers. I don't know that the crowd's too happy with that call. Here comes Jesse Chance in for Sanders. And Coach Rutledge wants a timeout. She celebrated a birthday this week, so happy birthday to Coach Rutledge. A little late, but first game since then. 2:13 to play in the first quarter on the X Sports Network. We'll be back.
From our humble beginnings to today, Parks Lumber Company has continuously served Lawrence and surrounding counties for over a century. Although we started as a small lumberyard in 1896, we have grown to include everything you need to make your dream project come to life. No matter your building needs, our experienced staff will be with you every step of the way to ensure you receive the highest customer service and attention to detail you deserve. Visit us at 106 2nd Street or on Facebook. We guarantee you will see working with PLC is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Welcome back here on the X Sports Network. I'm Cam Ashburn with Luke Maddox from Loretto High School. Lewis County coming in tonight on senior night. It's hard to believe the season's almost over. Of course, there's only 4 teams in the district. And a turnover on the inbounds. Man, it's got to be frustrating.
It's not what you like to see.
So Panthers going to get a substitution coming in the game. That's going to be Norris. It looks like Aaron Shepard goes to the bench. Lady Mustangs going to jog it up the floor as senior to the junior Allie Weathers. Allie, you saw her stats. If you paid attention to social media this week, people to consider her for a three-point shot. No good. Rebound. Loose. Tipped around. Allie Augustine comes up to Allie Weathers in the paint. Nice feed over to Sophie Weathers, and that's 2 points. You saw Allie's stats, and they, asking coaches to consider them. There's a steal by Jessie Chance. Cross feed through the hands of Augustine. She saves it before it goes out of bounds. Cross-court pass. Now inside to Chance. Chance falls away. Shot's no good, but she is fouled, and there will be 2 free throws coming up for Jessie Chance. But we're talking about, the coaches nominating for Miss Basketball.
Right.
And, of course, the media then votes on that once But free throw no good. One more coming up. Sanders will check in for Clifton. 1:27 to play in the first. But, her stats certainly look of someone that could easily win the award. 19-plus points a game, 6-7 assists a game, 6-7 rebounds, 8 rebounds a game, almost a double-double. She's definitely, her team's got 2 losses. So I think the argument is certainly there. It was there last year as well. And that would be pretty special to have 2 sisters in the same household win Miss Basketball. There's a foul. I don't know that was necessarily there, but Lewis County will shoot 2. They're trailing right now 16-0, so they're going to get the benefit of the doubt. Emery Norris, over the line. First free throw up. First points of the game is good. But, so it's going to be interesting to see. We'll find out probably in a month's time. A second free throw also good. If she's going to be a finalist, I think she certainly should be a finalist.
I think she should too. She's been playing solid all year.
Inside, Chance. Goes up, no good. Rebound, Allie Weathers. Sophie, nice pass. Sanders, three's too much. And the ball's going to be last touched, I believe, by Blair Clay. Nope, they're going to say last touched by Loretto. So I guess Sophie was the last one to touch it. 50 seconds remaining in the first quarter, 16-2. Loretto has held the Lady Panthers without a field goal here in the first. And Allie deflects that one out of bounds, so Lewis County will inbound. The thing about Allie, it's quiet. She's averaging those points, and it's quietly.
Right.
She's just not getting the attention that Carly got or anything. It's not as flashy, but it's effective. She's a different style player. And, you don't hear the big schools offering her, but I'm telling you, Allie's going to steal that one. If somebody gets Allie, they've got that's a great pass. Nice back to Sanders in the basket. Good. So good heads up by Jessie Chance with the assist. But whoever Allie goes places, and there's another steal by Allie. Cross forward to Allie Augustine. Basket good. No, Lady Mustangs just off to the races. 10 seconds. 20-2. Lewis County works it across the court. Sophie got away with a little foul, and the clock's going to run out. So after one, Lady Mustangs lead by 18 over the Lady Panthers in a rematch of last Friday night's game, but this time we're at home on senior night. We'll be back for the second quarter on the X Sports Network.
For decades, First Class Charter has provided high-quality motor coach transportation services to the Tennessee Valley. With numerous safety and cleanliness accreditations, First Class Charter is ready to make your group trip a reality. Contact us today by visiting firstclasscharter.net. First Class Charter, the official motor coach company of the North Alabama Lions.
Got primary care? Find your way to better health with primary care by One Stop Medical. With decades of combined experience, you'll find a one-on-one relationship just like the old days, but with the convenience and technology of today. When One Stop Medical does primary care, it's the best. Call today for an appointment and find your way to healthy living. Serving Lawrenceburg, Pulaski, and Hohenwald. Phone 931-244-8220. Primary care by One Stop Medical at its best.
Welcome back here on the X Sports Network. Second quarter underway. Lady Mustangs will begin with the basketball. 20-2. Augustine finds Sophie, and Sophie just got hammered. Two players going for the same spot. I hope Jennings is okay. She got the worst end of that. Saw a kid in rec league last night on Lincoln's team get form tackled.
That's not what you want to see.
Intentionally. Chance off the inbound. Too strong. Rebound, Sophie Weathers. Sophie, nice kick out. Lady Mustangs reset. Sanders. Augustine, ball fake, drives, finds Weather. That was a hot pass, and the hoop and the foul for Sophie Weathers. That's 4 tonight for her. She'll go back to the free throw line to try to make it 5. Foul zone, Blair Shepard. Free throw is no good. And tipped away by Allie Augustine. Tell you what, the long length of the Lady Mustangs continues. It just keeps coming in. And if you watch any of the middle school tournament, the girls are still in it down at South Lawrence, but that the length is not going anywhere.
Right.
They've still got it.
Right.
It's coming up. And there's a steal by Sanders. She's probably got the least amount of wingspan of anybody on the team, but she's quick enough to make up for it. With the long arms, it's crazy when you look out there at the length that they have. It's been that way for almost a decade. There's a steal on the cross-court pass attempt. Now Allie Weathers spins, kicks out. Sanders deep behind the line. No good. Rebound, Lewis County. They're having trouble getting it out of there, and they finally do. Allie Augustine's going to deflect the ball and steal it. She's going to take it all the way in. Too strong. Rebound, Allie Weathers. Basket. Good. I think she was anticipating some contact there and shot a little too hard off the glass. There's another steal by Augustine. Allie, the Sanders, ball fake, shot up. Good. Man. And so we're going to get a timeout by Lewis County, 26-2. Lady Mustangs pick up right where they left off in the first. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Wow.
Do you have a small farm, a big farm, or just critters in the backyard to feed? If you answered yes to any of those questions, then you need to make the short drive down to A&B Feeds in Etheridge, Tennessee today. Owner and operator Jamie Ayers has you covered and will treat you right. That's A&B Feeds in Etheridge, Tennessee.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
JV.
Welcome in on the X Sports Network. And it looks like Coach Rutledge is going to call off the press. Going to pick them up at midcourt and after Lewis County inbounds at 6:33. There's a fine line between rest. You you want to get you only got so many games before tournaments. Tournaments right. I mean, within the next couple of weeks of start. Another steal, another finish, Allie Augustine. But there's a fine line between being, a good sportsmanship. That's a walk or a foul one. No call. And Loretto picks up the loose ball. Augustine, another steal to Sanders. Sanders back to Augustine. That is not going to get it to go. And Sophie Weathers comes flying in there with the rebound, gets fouled. And she will go to the stripe for 2. But to finish that thought, it's tough for a coach. Do you try to be a good sportsmanship and just not run up the score, or do you get your team ready? And then you think about it. Outside of Summertown, they're all this. The other 2 games are this way.
Yeah.
Free throw good. Allie Weathers will check out of the games. Clifton will come in, and it looks like Cozart will, if Sophie can make this next free throw, made the first. And she will miss the second. What are we getting a horn for? Kyle Johnson got a little fat finger over there. That's all right. It's all right, Kyle. That might not be Kyle's fault. No, that's not. That's going to be. It's going to be Mr. Snyder's fault. Not Snyder. That's his brother-in-law. Nick. It's going to be Nick's fault. Now the officials are going to talk about it. He's going to try to give it technical. You wait and see. This is what he's going to try to give a technical. Or not going to let the player in. They're not going to let the player in. That's what they should do. They shouldn't let her in. That's actually going to be the right call if they do that, because it was Nick got a little horn happy, like the goal happy guy in hockey. I'm not sure. So they're giving it to Loretto, the ball. Why?
I have no clue.
I have no idea either. The Lewis County coach didn't argue, so there was something we just totally missed. Cozart. Yeah, I had no idea what just transpired. Cozart shot off the glass. Good. That's what I'm saying. She can do it in the post. She can do it out front. Her first points of the game. Lewis County and Ortiz. That ball goes off the foot of Allie Augustine, who's probably got 50 steals in this game. 31-2. Right side. Shepard goes into the paint. Clayton, and stolen away by Cozart. Pushed ahead. Sanders is wide open. Lewis County trying to get back, and Sanders can't get the layup to go. That's 2 or 3 layups she's missed tonight. And that's knocked out of bounds by Augustine. You can tell Libby's kind of beating herself up a little bit over that. Too good of a player for that to happen, but sometimes then Lewis County going to turn it right back over. Turnovers kills you, Luke.
That's exactly right.
You hate it for these kids on multiple levels. You don't ever want to see a team struggle like that, because I know this is frustrating. I've been a part of these games. I've been on the losing of these games.
Right.
Often, actually. But it's not fun. Sanders, 3, good. She made up for it there. But you want everyone in the district to be good. That makes you better. The year the boys won the state championship, I will guarantee you that was the toughest district in single A that year.
Yep.
I mean, Collinwood, Wayne County, Summertown, Loretto, those were all fantastic teams. There's a foul on Cozart. Don't think she earned it, but they're going to call it anyway. That will send Blair Clayton to the free throw line. I mean, I fully believe that it hadn't have been for that district being as tough as it was, the Mustangs don't get past Columbia Academy in that first game of the state tournament.
Right.
I mean, Columbia Academy went on and won the whole thing the next year, and they were just as good the year before. Tight game. Loretto ended up getting the win and went on to win it all. But tough districts help. Free throw was good. Second one, no good. And still no field goals for the Lady Panthers in the game. Allie kicks out to Reynolds, and Reynolds nearly lost it. Gets it back. Cozart down low to Allie Weathers. Kick out. Clifton for 3. Good. 37-3. And knocked out of there by Jenny Beth. They, I think they held Mount Pleasant the other night to 9 points. Worst, they held, in 2021, they held, knocked out of bounds by, at last touch, Lewis County, so another turnover. And Loretto will inbound it. They held Fayetteville City to, I believe, 4 points. It was 90-something to 4 in 2021.
That's crazy.
And I think that was at Fayetteville. I know it was. Nice feed. And Cozart from Sophie Weathers. Basket good. 4 points now in the quarter for Emily. 3:30. And that's a walk. That's all right. We'll let them play. And another top pass. That's a foul that goes uncalled as Sophie was trying to go for the ball. And Shepard was on the receiving end of that contact. Lewis County trying to get something going. It's a push-off. Carroll pivots, looking for somewhere to go, and that's going to be stolen away briefly, or knocked away. Picked up back by Lewis County. They reset. Carroll in the corner to Shepard. Bounce pass. That was going to get a cheap foul there on Emily. Just no rhythm at all to it, is there?
No, not at all.
That's going to bring Jesse Chance into the game. That'll get, I believe so. Well, that's going to get Cozart a breather. That ball was thrown away. Loretto and Reynolds chasing after it and not going to get to it before it goes out of bounds. But Lewis County now have to go the full length of the floor. 39-3, 2:40 to play. Summertown playing Mount Pleasant tonight. Of course, we got middle school games going on tonight as well. My understanding is they were having some problems with the middle school games. They had the power issue. There's another turnover. Allie steals that one away. And JB's going to shoot the awkward looking layup. I don't know what. She was making sure she made that. I think that's what she was trying to do. But my understanding is there were some issues getting some of those games on. Just getting the play, period. That's a walk. And it's had a good look for a second. More subs coming in. We got Wayne coming in. First action for her. And Augustine, Clifton, and Reynolds will go to the bench. .206 to play. High post Jesse Chance. Nice feed. Sophie and kick out. Unselfish basketball. That three didn't hit anything. But Sophie gets the rebound. Put back no good. Another put back no good. It's Jesse. And Jesse falls to the floor. Oof. Jump ball. It will go to Lewis County. So Jesse's tough. But she got knocked to the floor there on the jump ball. 41-3. If there's any question about what a call should be, it's going to go in the Lady Panthers' favor, as it should. Wayne, another steal for the Lady Mustangs. I haven't been keeping up, but it's a lot. Augustine to Allie. Weathers. Nice feed. Sophie Weathers, basket good. Sophie's got 5 in the quarter, 7 in the game. And another steal. Well, Lewis County going to hang on to that one. And that pass goes out of bounds. A little too hot. Again, it's there. Just didn't execute it. And it's a turnover, 43-3 with 1:03 to play. You really do feel for them. I mean, you do. Yeah. I mean, that's it's not like they're not athletic. You can tell they have some athletic kids. It's just not executing. Trust me, I've been there. Those of you who followed Mustang basketball in the late 90s, early 2000s, we all remember.
Yep.
We all remember how those games went. They weren't pretty. Of course, we were playing in a district with 2 future NBA players. There's a feed inside to Jesse Chance. It is good. Of course, you had Marshall County, who won a state championship in the district. They had Marcus Hayslip, played at Tennessee, played for the Bobcats, in the NBA for quite a while. There's another steal. Allie gets it out of there to Augustine. 8 seconds. Of course, you had Tyler Smith from Giles County. They won a state championship as well. 3-point shot, no good, and that's how we're going to end the quarter. 45-3, Lady Mustangs lead. We'll come back midway through the halftime period with some stats. There won't be much analysis, but we'll give you some rundown of the score. Who scored what? No field goals in the first half for Lewis County. We'll be back in about 5 minutes here on the X Sports Network.
Keith and my friends at Elliott Johnson Insurance have a great partner in Auto Owners Insurance. Auto Owners makes it easy to get life, home, car, or business insurance. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the Auto Owners policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretto, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
There are now more ways to save at Quick Mart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at Quick Mart convenience stores using the Quick Club app, available on the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on work fill-ups and redeem the savings for yourself. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App Store and Google Play.
Rent Right Equipment has all the tools you need to get the job done. From bobcats to trenchers to augers to lifts, we have a large variety of equipment for every project, big or small. Need a new mower? We have you covered there too. With great brands Hustler and Big Dog, Rent Right is ready to serve all your equipment needs. Call today and reserve your equipment from Rent Right Equipment in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
Whether you're looking to spruce up the interior or exterior of your home or business, trust Lawrenceburg Glass to provide a one-of-a-kind product. From windows to mirrors, shower doors, custom framing, storefront installations, and everything in between, Lawrenceburg Glass takes pride in our quality craftsmanship and strong attention to detail. With us, your customer experience always exceeds expectations. We're reliable, on time, and we deliver stunning results. Lawrenceburg Glass. Our passion is reflected in our work.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family take care of yours.
Are you looking for the perfect refrigerator? What about a new stove or washer or dryer? It only makes sense to shop at the one place that specializes in appliances, top to bottom, big or small. And that's Kelly Appliance in Lawrenceburg. Kelly Appliance is home to all major name brands, including LG. LG makes life good with a full selection of refrigerators, cooking appliances, dishwashers, microwaves, and more, including appliances made right here in Tennessee. Family owned and family operated. Stop by Kelly Appliance on Jerry Street in Lawrenceburg today.
McMaster's Home Gallery, where you'll always get a special price every day. Shop their new showroom full of name brand furniture, sofas, recliners, dining and bedroom suits, Serta bedding, lots of tables and chairs just to match your decor. McMaster's Home Gallery also has GE appliances. Stop by on Highway 43 in Loretto or call 853-6140.
Like you, our roots are in Lawrence County. Providing banking for every stage of life since 1934, Lawrenceburg Federal Bank has been not just your bank, but also your friend, helping you with home loans, consumer and auto loans, and your everyday personal banking needs. Lawrenceburg Federal offers you a warm smile and personal experience, as well as the conveniences of modern-day online banking, mobile banking, and telebanking. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, your neighbor and friend, located at 118 West Gain Street, next to the courthouse.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today.
For the best at-home care in Lawrence County, the Summit at Home is the right company for you. We have a friendly staff over 25 that is trained, educated, and qualified to help with all your needs within your household. Our non-medical services include transportation, housework, dressing, and companionship. We are also covered by most long-term care providers. For more information, please call 931-762-2310.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
Welcome back here on the Ag Sports Network. Cam Ashburn with Luke Maddox. 45-3, Lady Mustangs up over the Lady Panthers at the half. And at the half, they honored the 2014 state tournament Lady Mustangs team. That was Greg Tipps. I believe that was his final year as the girls coach before he was at Dixon, I think he went to, but of course he's boys coach now. But the following year is when Coach Rutledge took over this girls program. So that was about the time I started doing Loretto basketball games. I started out doing I started out in Giles County, of all places.
Yeah.
I was started out doing Giles County football through their state championship or runner-up run in late 2000s, and then moved over to kind of a floater with various different folks and ended up coming back here. But some stats here at the half. Look, I'll let you do Lewis County's.
Let's see. Norris has got two. She's got 2 free throws, and then Clayton's got 1 free throw. So
that's it.
Good stat line for Lewis County's girls.
All right, stat lines for the Lady Mustangs a little longer. Sandra Reynolds with 3, Emily Cozart with 4, Allie Augustine with 2, Jenny Beth Clifton with 11. To lead all scores, Libby Sanders with 7, Allie Weathers with 6, Jessie Chance with 2, Sophie Weathers with 7. So I'm trying to look through everyone that's been on the floor. Wayne was on the floor for a little bit, but everybody else that's been on the floor with Lady Mustangs has scored. Yep. I don't know that I've ever called a game where every player's that's available scored. Yep. I don't think I have. I want to see it. I want to see that happen. 2 minutes before we get back, and Lady Mustangs running some drills here at the half just to stay loose. I've never seen them do that, honestly. It's maybe it's something, trying something new out and keep the energy up. I don't know. But again, a good night for the Lady Mustangs. They look like they're on their way to another win. The boys' game, last week when we were up there, the Mustangs didn't play particularly well in the first half, and it got kind of chippy toward the end of the game. A lot of hard fouls and stuff, and it didn't have a lot of flow to it, and it was poorly officiated. That's That's being generous. And Lewis County played them pretty tough. And I know Coach Tips, I haven't had a chance to talk to him about it, but I know he was not happy with some of the no calls and some of the potential injuries and things like that was going to come out of that. And at one point, he just pulled everybody out. It's like, okay, we're done.
Right.
But it was still a sizable win, don't get me wrong. But the first half, I went to the bathroom, and some of the people was like, man, we're playing a lot better than what we thought we would. This is a lot closer than we thought. But the second half was all Loretto. And
so the second half was what they thought that was going to happen?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, you know how it is in Varsity.
Right.
You can play somebody tough. I mean, I remember one night. I mean, listen, it was in my junior year, Lawrence County was a better team, no question. But we did have a couple of transfers from Lawrenceburg that were pretty good. Starting point guard year before.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm serious. But ended up we were decent. We were decent. We had them. We were leading by 8. I believe in the third. This would have been 2001. And so we were leading by 8. It might have been 2000, but we were leading by 8. Middle of the game. It's after halftime, so it's like third quarter-ish. A big storm comes through and knocks the power out. So they send us to the locker room for like 30, 45 minutes. The power gets back. When we come back out, we're dead cold.
Right.
I say we're. I was on the bench.
Yeah.
But they were dead cold.
Yep.
And Lawrence County ended up winning pretty handily. But that was our chance, man. That was the chance.
Yeah.
If only coach had put me in at state. Little Rico. Uncle Rico. Hey, did you see the meme that's going around comparing you ever watched the TV show? It's on HBO, to Eastbound and Down, Kenny Powers?
Yep.
It's pretty filthy.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
I mean, the language, very well, all of it. But Patrick Mahomes sounds just like Kenny Powers.
Right.
Comparing it. It's hilarious.
I can see it.
It's hilarious.
Yeah.
And, of course, I think that show's one of the funniest shows ever. Danny McBride, he is quite the character. All right. Second half, Lady Mustangs with the basketball. Down low, and Allie's pass too much over the head of Sophie. Sophie's tall, but I don't think she's that tall. So a turnover for the Lady Mustangs. Going to pick them up at midcourt. Lewis County with the ball. Good crowd here tonight. Of course, it's senior night. They're doing superlatives, I believe, as well. All kind. They're doing a lot of, I believe. I could be totally wrong. 3 was missed. Loretto with the rebound. Sanders, 3-point shot, no good. Kozart gets the long rebound back inside of Sophie. She was fouled, no call. Allie gets the rebound, basket good. What do you want to talk about, Luke?
I don't know.
Another turnover by Lewis County. Sanders streaking down the floor, and Allie finds her, and the basket's good.
We can talk about how Scotty Sheffer shot 8 under at the Pebble Beach.
Did he really?
Today, yeah.
I saw they had like 80-mile-an-hour winds on Wednesday. I guess those have died down. They shoot 8 under.
I think it's still like 30.
No, is it? It was even Spyglass then if he shot 8.
Oh,
right? Yeah. Saw where Tom Brady and the Bills quarterback, Josh Allen.
Yep.
They're playing together. That 3 off the mark, out of bounds. Lewis County will give it away to Loretto. 6:08 to play. I saw they were hitting drivers on par 3s. I thought Finau took a driver out and just kind of – it was a 3-quarter swing, but still. And he did hit the green, but that's just how much the wind was blowing. I think that was in 17.
Yeah.
And shot missed, fighting for the loose ball, knocked out of bounds. Last touch by the team in white, which is Loretto. If you're listening, if you're watching, you know that. Can you imagine? So last week, doing this game by yourself,
I don't know. I think I'd have just sat here and said nothing.
Well, I have ADHD, and if it's not stimulating, I have to make it stimulating, right? So I have to create something. All thing I need to do is just point out how terrible the officiating was. And that was not the right move. But that's what I did. A lot of loose ball rebounds. 2 shots coming up on the foul. It's a loose ball rebound. I never even heard of such, but that's what I just made up. Right now, Lewis County's not doing a good job boxing out. Loretto's not doing a great job making shots in the paint either. Free throw, first one is good. One more coming up, and she makes them both. We'll get a running clock in about 4.5 minutes of game time. Allie steals that one away. I'm going to guess they're over 20 turnovers at this point. Would you think so?
I'd say so.
Kozart for 3, good.
I think Allie might have a triple-double tonight.
She's definitely got the assist and the rebounds are going to be. Yeah, the assists, I think, are there. The points are there, or will be there.
She's got 10 points, and what I've got 6 rebounds, and 3 offensive rebounds of that for her.
So you got.
So she's 4 rebounds away, but she's definitely over the assist mark for 10.
Pretty incredible. I wonder how many triple-double, which that's not stats. We keep up with point, or I
Yeah.
do. I wonder how many games she's had a triple-double in. Because she does. She rebounds a lot. Of course, pass was handled by Ortiz, but now they're trapping her. Throw it off the shin. Just throw it off her shin. There you go. That's how you do it. And never mind.
She stepped on the line.
She stepped on the line. Try telling an 8-year-old that. They don't understand what that means. I don't want to hurt them. But big sister Carly had quite the game last night.
She did.
17 points for Alabama. She's here tonight. She went out to see Bud Walton and Fayetteville, and she's already back in Loretto, folks. She's here tonight. 3-pointer from Clifton, no good. Rebound by Lewis County. And they're going to finally get it control. I think this might be one of the first games she's got to come to this year. There's a shot in the paint, no good. Rebound Lewis County. Now the hacking starts, and we're going to get a whistle, jump ball. It will stay with Lewis County. Still waiting on their first field goal of the game. Augustine will come in for Clifton. You can definitely tell the Lady Mustangs' focus is not there anymore. There's a lot of easy shots, a lot of rebounds being allowed to happen. It's just what happened. There's a shot, no good. And 2 free throws coming up for Ortiz for the Lady Panthers. They didn't really have a problem scoring. Their defense was not great. I'm talking about Lewis County.
Right.
Free throw, no good. But they didn't have a problem scoring that much. Weathers will come out. Wayne will come in. Their defense, there's a free throw made. First points of the second half. Still no field goals, but they scored last Friday night. I didn't think that was a problem for them. Knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Loretto. Again, anything that's 50-50 is not going to go your way if you're Lady Mustangs. And Price will check in for Reynolds. .139 to play, 54-4. Stolen away by Lady Mustangs. Price getting guarded pretty tightly there by Ortiz. They're finally going to get a foul called. She was. You can only bump them with the hips so much. That's something I don't think gets called enough, honestly, especially at lower levels, lower than this.
Yeah.
And Wayne loses the basketball, and it will be Lewis County basketball as it went out of bounds. So Loretta's starting to pile up some turnovers now. Again, I think it's a focus thing, and this next quarter is going to go by blazing fast with the running clock. Ortiz drives, and Sophie with good defense, and Ortiz had nowhere to go. Augustine going to bring it up the floor. Finds Price. Price up top. High post, low post, chance, basket, good. 4 points on the night for Jesse Chance. So we need Price to score. We need Wayne to score to get everybody that's been on the floor. Now you're going to get some more subs coming in. You got Snyder and Craig. And McCandless will come in as well. And that will probably end Jesse Chance's night. So okay.
Running clock.
I guess we already started the running clock. 56-4. It might have been going on that whole time. I just didn't pay any attention. But if the other coach asked for it, they can do it. They'll put 8 minutes back on the clock, and it will not stop unless there's a free throw. 56-4 on the X Sports Network.
Employee Resources Credit Union is an easy solution to banking, offering a personal, simple, yet modern way to bank. When you bank with ERCU, you are a shareholder, meaning you own a piece of the pie. And we make it easy with the convenience of digital banking, with service you won't find at another financial institution, including low to zero fees and incredible rates. We have the technology you need with the personal service you deserve, right here in your own neighborhood. Employee Resources Credit Union, not for profit, for service.
Are you looking for a non-factory job environment? Livingstone Freight Solutions is a 3PL company that began managing warehouses in Tennessee, Alabama, and Mississippi. With our multiple shifts and experienced management team, our goal is to give you, as an employee, a safe family work environment and competitive wages. We offer a wide variety of employment opportunities from forklift drivers to management level positions. We also strive to offer a competitive benefit package and PTO options. For more information or to apply, visit us at livingstonefs.com or give us a call at 931-269-32.
All right, we're back. All right, how about that? Loretto with the ball to begin the fourth. Walking around the perimeter. Price. Craig, back to Price. Wayne's going to shoot the three. No good. Rebound, Lewis County. All right, Carly's going to come up here and talk to us. We're going to kick you out of here.
Yeah, of course you will. Oh.
Shot no good.
Almost made that one.
So Luke's going to take off the headset. She's going to come right now. So this game, we need a little. So that's why there's a lot of delay there. That's why I wasn't talking. .6:26 to play. So we've got Carly Weathers. I was surprised to see you here tonight, considering you were visiting Bud Walton last night.
I know. We had an off day today, and we don't practice till 1 tomorrow, so I thought I could fit in a basketball game tonight.
So obviously this is not a great game to watch. This is coming back home. It's just the first one you've got to come to this year?
Yeah, it's probably my first and my last tonight, so.
So it's the first game you saw in the new gym. What do you think?
It's awesome. You know, when I walk in, I don't even think that I'm in Loretto, so.
That's the same feeling.
Yeah, but I'm so thankful that we were able to get a gym that looks this nice. I mean, this is special.
What about your game last night? I know you had a big game, double-double.
Mm-hmm.
Was it double-double? Is that right?
Yeah, it was.
So tell us about that game. That was, I know there were a lot of people were talking about that this morning.
Yeah, that was a fun game. You know, Arkansas and us play the very similar style of basketball, and so They took one from us in Tuscaloosa that we didn't think we should have lost. Our coaches had a pretty good game plan going into that game, and I didn't feel like we executed that. So last night it was a huge point of emphasis, same game plan, just execute better. And one of those things was rebounding, and that's a toughness category. And so I think we ended up out rebounding them by like 15 plus, something like that. So that was fun to watch last night.
It was. I got to catch the end of that game, but you've been a part of the games like this before. I think Fayetteville comes to mind.
Oh, yeah.
I think we all remember that.
Yes.
But as a player, how is it to keep your focus in a game like this? Obviously, your younger players are getting some time now. That's valuable. But for Allie and all the starters, how do you keep your focus from one game to the next when you only play 3 quarters? You had a lot of those games.
Yeah, you just got to stay locked in, you got to, we practice all the time, but you don't get to play against different people. And so it's kind of putting into practice on the floor what you do in practice. And so it's more of working on things. But especially when the younger girls are in, constantly encouraging them, staying engaged, because, this is the next generation of players. A lot of these girls will be playing next year or that year after, and so it's just staying locked in to help them grow in these moments.
So what about, have you got to watch any of the middle school tournament at all?
I have. I watched a little bit of it. I keep up with my Gracie girls, so that's why I'm watching it.
Well, that's Coach Rutledge's daughter. She's in 6th grade, and she's playing well.
Yeah.
Her and her cousin both.
Yeah, she's fiery. I love it. She plays with a lot of energy, and Coach Rutledge has had the conversation with me, hey, can you talk to Gracie to chill her out a little bit? I'm like, no, Coach, because once you tone that down, you can't get it back. And so it's a lot easier to coach a player that's got a lot of energy opposed to someone who doesn't. So
that's true.
You can't take that away from her.
That is very true. So what's the rest of the way for you guys? You're on the bubble, right? Or you think you're in?
Well, we're on the bubble right now. Our pre-conference or our out-of-conference.
First field goal of the night for Lewis County. Sorry.
Our out-of-conference was big for us, going and beating Louisville. That was huge. But we are on the bubble right now. As competitive, the Pac-12 is very competitive this year, so they're looking at getting quite a few teams in. I don't think that, even when they say that the SEC is down, there we go, Brenlin.
Snyder for 3.
But even when they say the SEC's down, the SEC's probably, in my opinion, I think I'm a little biased, but the most competitive conference in America. And so every single night that you've got to show up, and it can go one of two ways. You can not show up and get your tail whipped, or you can show up and do the tail whipping. And so you got to know that going into every game. But, yeah, we're on the bubble, so we're just looking to win as many games as we can here in the last stretch of the season and hopefully make a good showing in the SEC tournament.
Where is you talk about you've got to play LSU the other night, but who's been the best team you've played this year?
I would probably say LSU. I mean, when you're looking at 5 All-Americans in the starting lineup, and so
it's a different world. That you're national champion. Are they defending national champion?
Defending national champs. Yeah, and I mean, they're good. Like I said about Louisville, Louisville was very good. Even Gonzaga, who's they're probably going to win their conference. It's a mid-major conference, but they're on the West Coast, and that's just a different style of basketball. And so, when we came into that game, we had just played Louisville the day before. It was a Thanksgiving tournament, and they come out and hit the first, I think their first 3 field goals were 3 straight threes, and so they get out early and, they're just looking to run and stuff like that. So it just depends on who you're playing, the different styles. But, I mean, we've played a heck of a schedule, and we'll continue to play that playing in the SEC.
Snyder's 3-point shot, no good. Just kind of gets the rebound. Clock continues to run, but real quick, you started the season overseas, is that right?
We did. Well, we played overseas in August, and so
August. Okay.
Yeah, we had 6 new people coming into the season, and so that was just a learning experience for us. Just getting, nobody has played more than 1 year at Alabama on our team right now, because everybody that came back was either a transfer, and I was the only freshman last year, and so. We don't have a whole lot of experience in the program, and so that just gave us an opportunity to play together without, the pressure of it counting for your record.
And you got to play some of the national teams, or
Well,
how would that work?
It's like, so we played in Barcelona, Madrid, and Valencia.
Wow.
And each of those places have like local teams, and that's who we played. And so you didn't know if you were playing 17-year-old kids or 40-year-old women, so you just showed up to play.
It was still quite the experience, I'm sure.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
All right, so last question. A couple weeks ago, game over, 61-6 the final, but a couple weeks ago, Nick Saban announced his retirement. What was that like on campus?
Oh, it was devastating, Cam. I told my parents, I said, in the 2 years that I've been at the university, we lose to Tennessee, and Nick Saban retires. So I think I'm the black cat.
Well, and I wore my Tennessee hat tonight. I did not intend that, I promise, because I didn't know you were going to be here. But I hadn't wore the hat probably all year, honestly, and I stuck it on because it was just sitting there, and I thought, crap. But, yes, I'm glad you're at Alabama, though, because you're bringing Tennessee good luck, apparently. No, I'm kidding.
I guess so. But, I mean, the energy is still the same. You know,
Yeah.
The Bama standard is the Bama standard. And so, you know, a ton of our guys like Malachi Moore and Jalen Milroe, they're staying the course and staying on the team. And, you know, I think that more of the disappointment was the guys that got in the portal and tried to leave. And so, you know, when you make a college playoff appearance, a bunch of them were saying, you know, should stick together and try to win another one or win one. And so I think that was more of the talk. We're excited for the new staff that's coming in. We think, you know, he's won at multiple different levels. And so, you know, that he understands the standard at Alabama. And I've just got a feeling that Nick Saban's not going too far. And I think that he'll have a huge impact, even if he's not in that head coaching spot.
I think you're right. I think that's a very safe assumption. And, of course, how many more home games do you guys have that people can come watch you?
I think we got four.
Four
or
left.
5, yeah. So
if you get a chance, come down. Of course, the SEC tournament's is it South Carolina again this year?
Yeah, it'll be in Greenville.
Which is not a fun. That's kind of a weird place.
Yeah, I would prefer it to be in Nashville, but I guess we'll take it in Greenville.
Yeah, I guess Greenville dished out a little more money. Well, Carly, I appreciate you coming up and talking to us. I think you've had a great season already at Alabama. We hope you guys make the tournament because I know you made it last year.
We did.
So that would be a fun experience.
And that one was special. You know, they call UConn the basketball capital of the world, and so getting to play at UConn where so many legends have played, I mean, that was phenomenal. And for a basketball fan like myself, I walked into that gym and it was surreal. Like, being able to play at UConn was unbelievable, and being one game away from playing UConn was even more unreal. So it was pretty cool.
Yeah. So hopefully you get to do it again this year because
sure.
we'll all be cheering you on. I know we saw Biff, and he bleeds his orange as much as anybody, but he had his Alabama stuff on the other night watching you play. So we're all in the same boat. I can promise you that.
Sure.
So I appreciate you. Good luck rest of the way.
Well, thank you, Cam.
Thanks. All right, Carly Weathers. Kind enough to come up and talk to us. Lady Mustangs did get the win. If you and I apologize if you were if you're listening and didn't get to see anything or hear anything that was going on, I apologize. But you can always watch us on YouTube, and I think that's what most people do. So that's what we were catering towards. We got doing the favorite teachers. It's something they do at Loretto. I don't think y'all did that at Lawrenceburg. Did y'all do this at Lawrenceburg? Luke's not paying attention. He's only got his headset on. But each senior gives their favorite teacher, favorite cheerleader, senior cheerleaders and basketball players give their favorite teacher a letter and all these things. So I think that's a really cool tradition. They didn't do that when I was here, and I probably wouldn't have participated. I'm kidding. It would have been Miss Marks. I don't see her tonight. Michael's up here usually with me, so I get to pick on him about that. All right. We'll come back to start the boys' game here in just a minute. There's going to be some senior night festivities, so it could be delayed just a bit. We've not even started warm-ups yet, but we will get there here in just a few here on the X-Sports Network.
We will also read a brief statement from the letters. Jeannie Clifton is honoring Mrs. Paula Surratt. Mrs. Surratt teaches at South Lawrence Elementary. Jeannie says about Mrs. Surratt, I know you like standing up here in front of everyone just as much as I do. You've helped me grow in my walk with Christ and just in life in general. I'll never forget all the times you tried to embarrass me and pick on me. I still have to get you back for all those. I'm thankful for all the car rides you've given me and all of the laughs. I know you will continue to impact other students' lives just as you have mine. Thank you for everything. Emily Kozar is honoring Mrs. Mary Pack. Mrs. Pack teaches business courses here at LHS. Emily says about Mrs. Pack, I just want to take the time to thank you for all you do for me. Each day, you never fail to put a smile on my face. You put so much thought and time into your classroom, making sure everything is planned out to the very last detail. I'm pretty sure you have enough stress for you and me both. You have taught me many life lessons that I will cherish forever. Ava Wright is also honoring Mrs. Mary Pack. Mrs. Pack teaches business courses here at LHS. Ava says about Mrs. Pack, throughout the years, you've taught me more than just business. You've given me life lessons and taught me to be a better person than others. Your kindness, care, guidance, and support have truly made a difference in my life. I am forever grateful to have a teacher this impactful. Ciandra Reynolds is honoring Mrs. Cynthia Pusser. Mrs. Pusser teaches at E.O. Kaufman Middle School. Ciandra says about Mrs. Pusser, you have literally been there since my middle school days. Sounds crazy to say, but you have watched me grow into an adult. You have always been so easy and fun to talk about anything. I am still extremely thankful for how supportive you were when I told you I would be moving to Loretto, although you were a little biased. Thank you. Clint Seymour is honoring Coach Bryce Glass. Coach Glass teaches driver's ed here at LHS. Clint says about Coach Glass, thank you for everything you have done for me. You've always been there when I needed something or needed someone to talk to. You've always been willing to help your players in any way they needed. You have been the best coach, teacher, mentor I could ever ask for. And at this time, we would like for all of our teachers to please stand and be recognized for the countless hours you devote to ensuring all students achieve success. Let's give all of our teachers a round of applause to show our appreciation. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we would like to recognize our senior Mustang basketball player and cheerleader, Clint Seymour. Clint is the son of Wes and Cassidy Seymour and has been a member of the Mustangs basketball team for 3 years. Clint is also a member of the football and baseball teams. After graduating from high school, Clint plans to play college baseball. Clint's favorite memory of his basketball career is being a part of and playing with this year's team. Clint Seymour. And our senior LHS cheerleader, Ava Wright. Ava is the daughter of Art Wright and Jessica Farmer. She has been a cheerleader for 4 years. Her favorite cheer memory is watching our Lady Mustangs win the state championship during her freshman year. Ava plans to attend a university in North Alabama and major in marketing. Let's give these student athletes a big round of applause and thank you for all of your hard work and time and dedication to the Lady Mustangs and Mustangs.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.